staging for photos or staging for showings. Are they the same? No, because the difference between a home that sits on the market and then one that sells fast often comes down to, in my opinion, just one thing: how it looks in the photos. Because in today's real estate market, and anywhere real estate market, I think since I started 30 years ago, first impressions aren't made in person, they're made online. And it's the first 3 to 4 photos that you show that will determine whether the buyer will go look at more photos and possibly request a showing or put your home in the trash. So as buyers are, scrolling through hundreds of listings, your photos need to really, really capture their attention in just seconds, guys, seconds. And if you have a beautifully staged home that's photographed perfectly, it can make all the difference between getting offers quickly or if you're going to wait for weeks or maybe never getting an offer at all. So if you want your home to stand out, you've got to attract serious buyers, right? You want to attract serious buyers. You want to command top dollar. You want all those things. It's not enough just to clean up your house and snap a couple photos. You need to prepare your home strategically for a photo shoot, inside and out. Yes, outside's really important too. So in the video today, I'm going to share some insider tips that help you showcase your home at its very best and get those winning shots that draw buyers in. And I have a hot super strategy and tip that I'm going to explain later in detail. So stay with me. And the basic part of it is that you do not stage your home for showings the way you stage your home for photos. It's a whole different thing. So you're like, what is that about? So stay tuned, because I'm sure that you agree that your home's first impression online is everything, especially because 99% of the buyers are online. You need to attract them, and they start their search online. They're looking at photos, and if your photos stand out from everyone else, it can make or break your sale, right? So if you want to make sure your listing stands out, you need more than just a good camera. You need preparation, an eye for marketing, and understand why your home's photo shoot can make or break your home sale. It's very important to understand why. And my motto is to start early. A smart start, sell for more. Starting earlier than you think allows you to prepare for your photos, especially your exterior photos. We're going to go over that today. I'm going to walk you through the critical steps that you can take to prepare your home for a photo shoot. Whether you're getting images or like videos, maybe you're getting drone shots. These tips will ensure that your property will shine even before buyers step inside. The idea is to get them to click on that, show me this house now, and be one of the first buyers in. Now, I'm going to share something with you. I have my strategic list that I give all my home seller clients. I'm going to give it to you. It's a gift. I just click below. You'll get an email with a link, because this is a big share, guys. So you want to read it. It's going to be a live document. Whenever we update it, you'll get the updates as well. So it's really cool. And we'll send you that email. There'll be a link and you'll have it. So I'm also sharing with my listeners something special, that you can get a copy of my home selling book, Selling Your Home Fast, Fighting the Home Selling Sharks, as well. They click the link below, just send it out. We'll send out a copy to you. And you're like, Diane, are you in my area? I'm like, maybe not, but listen, if you need a realtor in your area to help you out with this, all you need to do is click below on the Agent Finder link. I will hook you up with the best realtor, the best of the best, through my mastermind group. Okay, so no worries. Wherever you live, you're going to get this done. Your home's going to be perfectly staged for photo shoots. Okay, now I'm going to get started, but along the way, I'm going to give you a little bonus tip. So make sure you listen to every section. Some of my best secrets I'll be sharing with you. So you need to watch all the way through. I'll make it worth your while, guys. You don't want to miss them. So these are my pearls, and most are in my book. A lot of them have been updated since I wrote my book 8 years ago. I'm actually on the way of writing another book to update with the current market conditions. Okay, let's get started. Let's start out with the weather. Check the weather, right? Before you even think about setting your date for the home's photo shoot, there's one critical step that you have to make. It could make or break your property and how it looks to potential buyers. Check the weather. It's not always right, but have a flexible photographer too. Now, this might sound simple, but it really is a game changer. You're aiming for a day when the skies are clear, or at the very least, when it's not raining or snowing. That's pretty bad, right? Showing your home with snow on the ground. Now, a bright sunny day will make your home look inviting and full of life. But a real pro tip, while sunny days are ideal, don't underestimate the power of the slightly overcast sky, because these clouds kind of act as a natural diffuser, kind of softening the light and eliminating these harsh shadows that can make your home look unwelcoming. But with a great photographer like we have, they can be able to fix that. Now, on the flip side, shooting on a rainy or snowy day can leave everything looking dull, drabby, or outdated, especially when it's winter and everybody has pictures of their winter picture on the computer, but you can put really good pictures up there against their bad ones. That even stands out even more. Because even with top tier editing, the gloominess can still seep through, dulling the appeal of your property. So if you want to showcase your home in all its glory, be strategic. Pick a day where the weather aligns perfectly with the atmosphere you want to create. A day that puts your property's best foot forward from the very first click of the camera. So you're not just choosing a date, you're choosing the mood, the feel that will be the first thing buyers notice. The outside pictures are the photos they first see. Outside, it's the first impression. If they don't like the outside, they're not going to come inside. So my bonus tip here is if you're ready to get your exterior photo shoot done, get it done a year before when your home looks the best on its outside. Get your photo shoot done, put the pictures in the computer, and wait for the day your home goes on the market. So get photos outside, for example, the spring before. Like it's August now, and if you're going on the market next spring, get the photo shoot done now for next spring. It's really important to plan these exterior photos. Get them out of the way so you can have beautiful, eye-catching photos any time of the year. Like in the winter, like I talked about, you'll have fantastic photos. If it's the fall, you'll have fantastic photos. Whatever time, it'll always be when your home looks its best on the outside. That's what it's all about, right? Now, which picture would you rather present to home buyers when selling your home? Would you want pictures of snow and on the ground or bare trees, leaves all over the place in the summer when the hot, humid weather burns out your lawn? So here's some of those pictures, right? Or these pictures. These are beautiful exterior, lush photos, right? Which one? Come on. Obviously, you want to take the good pictures, okay, on a nice sunny day, because when we open up the shades and blinds to get interior pictures, you put the blinds all the way up. So if you're doing the photos outside and inside the same day, which we rarely do, hardly ever do, but if you're planning on doing pictures inside, you still want to have a sunny day outside, because with a good camera, it'll shine in and it'll make all the pictures of all the rooms look much bigger. It's really a good feel. I love this part. Actually, photo shoot's my favorite part. So I know that's the icing on the cake, that cherry on top of the cake, or the ice cream, whatever you like. So like I was saying, for the interior, you know, why have a nice sunny day? So I'm going to show you this listing, which stayed on the market for 3 months. And they had to slash the price $300,000 for it to sell. They had terrible photos, blinds and curtains closed, it was cluttered, and the picture of the front of the house made the house look small. I could go on this one, but I don't want to get ahead of myself. So make sure your blinds are open all the way, because you want the sun to shine through for your interior photos. So you have exterior photos and you have interior photos. They're 2 separate days, most likely shouldn't be all the same day, because then you can use your exterior photos to do your coming soon, to get people interested. And that's another video. But I have another tip, tip number 2. Just find a photographer who can put a blue sky on the photo if you have to have a bad day. I'm going to show you an example. This seller did not call me ahead of time, which we suggest all you to do a year before. We had to take pictures on a particular day, and the entire week it was raining. So the photographer was very experienced enough to put a blue sky on our photos, and it looked great. Aren't these pictures great? Fantastic. Okay, what's next? Timing around trash day. How many pictures have you seen on the outside of a house that have trash cans outside? Imagine this, that your home is perfectly staged inside, the lighting's right, and everything set for a stunning photo shoot. But there's one detail that could completely derail all your hard work, are these trash cans that are cluttering the curb. If it's trash day, don't take pictures of the outside of your home. It's not gonna work. That means everybody on your street's gonna have their trash cans out, right? So it might seem minor to you, but picture that. Everybody, their trash cans out, be taking pictures. You know, you can see through the windows sometimes and see these trash. It's just basically an eyesore. It can turn an otherwise flawless shot into a real messy one, okay? So potential buyers are drawn by the curb appeal, and photo with a trash cans and garbage cans front and center sends the wrong message. So here's the key. Don't just pick a random date for your shoot. Be strategic about avoiding trash day, all right? Simple. Even if you think and you're confident that you know these neighborhoods' schedule, it's worth double checking. They do change once in a while. Holidays throw off the usual routine. That can lead to unexpected delays or early pickups. You wouldn't want all your careful planning ruined by a last-minute mix-up, right? So remember, clean, clutter-free streets make a world of difference on how the property is perceived. For example, if you're taking outside pictures, do it during the day when everybody's not home. This way the cars are not out on the street and the people's driveways. The clearer that the view is, the more buyers can imagine themselves living there. So just be proactive. Choose a date that lets your home shine without distractions. This just needs a little more attention to detail, which most realtors don't do. And this can elevate your photos from a good to truly eye-catching, all right? I've seen the difference and I've been doing this for a long time. So important, because today, competitive market, this is the edge that can be the difference between a quick sale and a listing that just lingers, are these photos. Next, I want to go over light bulbs and blinds. Really important, because lighting, I feel, can make or break a photo shoot, especially when it comes to capturing the warmth and the appeal of your home. So if you don't have much light in a particular room, we would bring lights over to our photo shoot. We actually bring some lamps over to give you more light. And we'll give our clients light bulbs. You know, that's a very important thing, is the lighting, especially if the photographer doesn't have a special lighting feature in their camera. Because if you really want your home to, your photo shoot to capture the warmth, the appeal of your home, a room that's bright and welcoming, it not only looks more inviting, but it also creates an emotional connection that can turn a casual viewer into a serious buyer. Okay? That's why it's really crucial to get the lighting just right, and it all starts with the light bulbs and the blinds. So first, you must do a thorough check of every single light bulb in your home. Make sure it's the brightest it can be. Now that might seem obvious, but you'd be surprised how often a burned out bulb goes unnoticed until it's too late. And I mean every light bulb, from the overhead fixtures to those often overlooked spots like your oven, cooktop, and even the little accent lights in your cabinets and under the shelves. So you want that for your showings as well, all the lights on, right? But during the shoot, we're talking about right now, every bulb should be shining and full brightness, helping your home feel vibrant and full of life, okay? That's important. Next up is the natural light. So you have regular light and natural light. And I spoke about before, there's nothing quite like the warmth that pours through open blinds and drawn back curtains. Natural light, people love natural light. It can highlight your home's best feature, make rooms look more spacious, enhancing the overall atmosphere, all those things. So before your photographer arrives, take the time to fully open your blinds and pull back the curtains. But remember, the step is on you, not on the photographer. Well, if you're working with us, it's actually on us, because we go over a whole hour before. We'll talk about that later on how we do our work. But if you want everything ready to go so the photographer can focus on capturing the perfect angles and details, that will make it much easier, because here's a critical point that's often overlooked. Are the blinds? Are they in working order? Yes, that's a big thing. Broken or stuck blinds can create awkward shadows or block out entirely, making rooms appear smaller or less inviting. So it's always good to see that. I've always concentrated on pulling the curtains back, having ties. We have all kinds of supplies when we do photo shoots for the blinds. So don't let something so simple become a distraction when it takes away from the beauty of your home. And if you found today's tips valuable, what are you gonna do? Hit that button, subscribe to my channel, stay updated with more content, and share this video with anyone you care about. I need to get to 600 subscribers by the end of September. I need your help. Come on, guys, give the girl a little help here, because your support really keeps me motivated to keep giving you more great advice. I hope you're liking these bonus tips as well. Got some more coming. So the fourth thing I want to look at is exterior preparation, because in real estate, first impressions are everything, right? We talked about that. And your home's curb appeal sets the tone from the very first glance. So we're going to talk about more the outside now. Potential buyers are making snap judgments based on what they see as soon as they pull up or as soon as they go online. They scroll through the photos. I don't like that. That's why every detail of your home's exterior needs to be flawless. It's the first picture they're going to see. I say it over and over again. Plan ahead on the photos a year before, 6 months before. When your house looks its best on the outside, take the photos, put them in a computer. I say this over and over again. That's why you need to start smart, so you can sell for more, okay? So first, to start with the basics, you want a clear, unobstructed view of your home. So get the cars out of the driveway and your neighbor's cars out of the driveway if possible. If your neighbor's place is a mess, help them clean it up. It's possible. During the photo shoot, sometimes you have certain things going on, certain holidays and Christmas and whatever. That's why you want to plan this, because you don't want to do it during those holidays. You don't want to have wreaths out on the door and things like that for your photo shoot. Have an open view of your home because it makes it look more spacious and allows buyers to see the full beauty of your property, all that landscaping, without distractions. Because trust me, nothing kills a stunning photo faster than a car parked right in front of the house, okay? So next I want to talk about some little extras like flags or security signs or lawn ornaments. While they may be part of what makes your house feel home to you, they often become visual clutter in photos. Even something as patriotic as the American flag can look awkward when captured at the wrong angle. So to present your home in its best light, remove everything, signs, flags, decorative items. I've seen people where they take pictures with a realtor sign in there. Hello. Keep the focus on your home's architecture, your landscaping. Allow buyers to envision the space as their own, not your own. Same as the inside. That's why you take down personal pictures, same thing. It's just not best to have certain things in the photos. And also, speaking about landscaping, it might be time to give your yard a little bit of love before your photo shoot. A well-maintained lawn and neatly trimmed bushes and fresh mulch that can transform the look of your home instantly. Now, I have had times where people don't want to go out and buy flowers. They go out and put some fake flowers out there just for the photo shoot, and that works as well. That's a little tip right there. Fake flowers for your photo shoot. So when it comes to mulch, I think it's really important. People say, why do I have to mulch? Because it really transforms the look of your home just instantly, right like that. You want to get clean, classic brown. And it creates a rich contrast. I love that color. You want the greenery to pop. You want to make it look polished and professional. And your flower beds are free of dead plants and leaves. You want buyers to see the yard that's vibrant and healthy and easy to care for. Don't make it look hard to care for. The basic goal here is to make your home look inviting, well kept, ready for the next chapter with a new buyer. And when a buyer sees this beautifully maintained exterior, they can assume the inside is just as cared for. I think it builds confidence in your property before they even step inside, because when they see it online, they love it. They come in to show it, they see the outside first, then they go inside. And you want them to love it, love it, love it. So take some time, mow the lawn, edge the pathways, make sure everything looks as pristine as possible to get that full demand, a full offer over asking price. Get as many buyers in the door as you can to grab their attention. Segment number 5, I'm going to talk about decluttering the interior, because the secret to staging a home that captivates buyers, what is it? It's simplicity. Simple, simple, simple. So when it comes to the interior, less stuff is more. Less is more. Every item in your home that's there, like clutter, sends a message. It can quickly drown out just everything you want to communicate about your home by having things left out. You want people to think your home is spacious, even though it might not be. That's why all the closets get cleaned out, well maintained, ready to welcome new owners. Decluttering isn't just about tidying it up. It's about creating an environment where buyers can envision their future. When I got started in real estate, I did staging for sample homes. Well, there's nothing in the sample home, nothing in the closets, maybe one little thing. Same thing, empty out as much as you can. Tidy it up, get rid of stuff. Bottom line, you just want to create an environment where potential buyers can see their future in your home. All right, let's start with the kitchen. That's my favorite part. It's the heart of the home. Everyone loves a good kitchen. It's clean, clutter-free. Buyers are looking for space because kitchen is the center of the house. Not just in terms of square footage, but also in how open and functional your kitchen feels. And in order to achieve this, you need to clear off those countertops completely. I mean, say goodbye temporarily to your coffee makers, knife blocks, and yes, the paper towel holder. Let's get rid of it. We can put them back for showings, don't worry. See, there's a difference between staging for photos and staging for showings. So I was going to get to from the beginning. Some things are okay to keep in the home when showing the home, but not when you're taking pictures. And why? Is because a more empty counter space, if you show that, it makes it look more larger and more luxurious that your kitchen's going to appear. It's basically giving a buyers more like a blank canvas where they can imagine cooking and entertaining and making their memories there. And also in the kitchen, to remove all your magnets from your refrigerator, all your stuff around your desk that gives you notes and things of where your kids need to be and all that. Let the cabinets, countertops, backsplash shine and sell your home for you, okay? That's the idea. A lot of my sellers say, well, how do I live while I have my house on the market? Well, we can show you how to do that. That's like another video. But it's really important that while we're showing the property, we have this blank canvas. So here is an example of a cluttered kitchen that we took when we first went out. It's just the way it looks. So can I show it this way? I'm like, no. They weren't coming back anymore, so we didn't put much back on the counter. But here's an example of what it looked like after we staged it for pictures. Here is another kitchen before, what it looked like, stuff everywhere, and then one for after. And we also always want to remove any throw rugs on the floors. Okay, next, this is a little video here. I just want to go through some rooms that are really important, like the bathrooms. They should sparkle and be clean, but more than that, they need to be free of personal items, shampoo bottles and loofahs and toothbrushes. They may be essential to your daily life, but they should be out of sight, out of mind for the photo shoot. And do not put them under the sink. People will look under there. Make them sight unseen, okay? For both photos and for showings. I'll show you where you put stuff in a little bit, but keeping surfaces clear and uncluttered, you're going to create a spa-like atmosphere, or one that feels fresh and serene. Remember, buyers they're trying to imagine their routines in this space, not yours. So the less lived in it looks, the better. Bonus tip here, which we do throughout the house, especially in the bathroom, is to remove the rug off the bathroom floor when taking a picture. Because here's a picture, an example of before, and then here's one for after for a bathroom. Okay? See the difference? Major difference. To me, it looks just bigger and easy to sell, or easy inviting to come in and take a look. You need buyers who see the pictures online, like, say, I want to go see a showing there, right? So in other living areas, such as living room, family room, less furniture and decor can actually make your home feel more spacious. What do you mean by less furniture? Well, chairs that you don't need, or side table, or extra cushions on your couch. Things like that. Blankets, throw pillows, tissue boxes, or any pieces of furniture that crowd the space. That's what you're looking for. Here's the goal for that. You want to strike a balance between a stylish and spacious, allowing the room's natural flow and dimensions to shine. You want people to vision their furniture in your house. They kind of should walk through your living room and think, wow, I could really see myself relaxing here with my sofa, and not be distracted by a sea of decorative items or any kind of theme throughout your house. If you have a bell theme or an elephant theme, remove that. I call it visual noise. Get rid of it. You don't want any visual noise, because then you can allow your room's best features like natural light or beautiful flooring or architectural details, whatever cool you have in your house, to shine. You want it to take center stage, right? You want to give attention to furniture also in front of windows. Do not have furniture in front of windows or in front of a focal point like a fireplace. Let the house shine, not your furniture. Get it out of the windows. Sometimes I see lamps and little 2 chairs in front of a window in a living room. We just move it, put it behind us, take a picture and put it back, okay? Remember, you can do that. I'll give you an example. Here's a cluttered living room. It was really cluttered. And then after, it looked like this, okay? Looks good. And also you want to remove any rugs from the floor from photos. If you have hardwood floors, you just put them back for showings, like right in front of the door in the foyer. Remove that foyer rug. Remember, fake it till you make it. We call it a fake stage room for photos. Remember that. It's all in the book. Now, I might be pushing this book, 8 years old, but good stuff in here, all right? So listen on here, because remember, less cluttered equals more imagination. Buyers need space. That's why they're moving, because it's too small where they're at. The kids are growing, they need to move into your home. It's mental space, physical space. They can see how they can fit in their lives. With their entertainment center fit in your room. So if you remove distractions and focus on clean, simple lines, then you're helping them visualize their dream life within your 4 walls. Really important. I hope you got a lot out of that. The fake stage room, remember, we can always put it back for showing. Next is really important. I call it pets and personal items. Now, we adore our furry companions, but their presence in photos can sometimes be distracting or even unappealing to potential buyers, especially if they're allergic to a pet or they don't like pets. But it's, so before you make arrangements, make sure you have your pets safely out of the house. So where do you go? Well, whether it's a quick visit to a friend's place or a fun day at the pet daycare, ensure your pets are absent. It's so important, because that's going to allow the focus to remain solely on the home. And the cats, the cat litter, it's out, So if your pets are staying in the house, it's fine. Secure them in a designated area away from actions. I always say the first weekend on the market, we're expecting to have multiple offers, get them out for the weekend, and then you can always bring them back. That's why I usually do it. But if they have to stay in the house, make sure you let the people know that there's a furry friend running around. Sometimes we secure them in a designated area away from the action. Sometimes we put them in a cage in the garage or something like that, or a separate room, which will prevent them from unintentionally becoming a focal point and get away. Maybe they might run out the door. And it also ensures a smoother, more efficient photo session as well. Now, not just the pets, but also you want to clear out the pet items, such as dog leashes or bowls or toys or pet beds. Stow them away, okay? Next, I want to talk about personal items. Now, your home is a reflection of your life, but for the purposes of selling a home, it's crucial to keep personal items to a minimum. So you want to remove items that contain personal information, family photos, kids' artwork, or documents with names and addresses. Really important. All your financial papers, get them out of the way, not so somebody can open your door and just see it. Get them out of sight, out of mind. Well, you might think, well, these are my personal touches, but yeah, it's meaningful to you, but it's going to detract from the universal appeal of your home. Buyers need to be able to envision their own lives in the space that you're in, and an excess of personal items can create an emotional barrier. So if you declutter your personal artifacts, you can create a neutral canvas that allows buyers to imagine their own memories and milestones unfolding in that space. So check out this room. She had a ton of special, unique artifacts from all over the world. It's very neat and cool, but not for photos. And she had personal pictures back on the windowsill there. See that? Now after we took everything out, and there's nothing on the windowsills, and it looks better. So you don't want to have anything on your windowsills. And open it up so people can see the fireplace and the beautiful floors that you have, things like that. Next, preparing for the photographer's arrival. I have a lot of this in my book. Your photographer's role is to showcase your property in its most flattering light to ensure they can do their job effectively and efficiently. And so it's crucial to have everything perfectly prepared before they even step through your door. Before they come, you take your time to arrange every detail with care, ensure all furniture is in its ideal position, create a harmonious and inviting layout. Gather all your remotes, remote control panels, and any other items necessary for operating appliances or electronics. Just put them somewhere that's convenient but out of sight, just for this photo shoot, okay? Turn off the ceiling fans. That prevents them from appearing as blurs or distractions in your images. If you have a fireplace, make sure you put it on. Flip that switch. Really nice, a nice effect too. You want it to be lit or simply staged for a cozy look. And if you have any special requests or specific features you want highlighted, make sure you communicate these to your photographer ahead of time. Now this is what we do. We do this for the sellers. If you're with us, we do all of this. That's what we do. We're at every photo shoot at least an hour before. Even though we give seller that list I was telling you about that we have down below, you want to click on that link, they still don't understand the whole thing. They don't have the house ready for us. Mostly never. When we get there an hour before, like I said, make sure stuff is out of sight. We create a staged closet somewhere, because we don't take pictures of insides of closets, or take a photo of the garage first and put all the things in the garage that we don't want in the photo shoot. And we put them into the garage. We have a fake room, a staging room we call it. We just remove items. We just take a photo sometimes and put them back. Sometimes I don't like that chair in that corner. Take the chair out, take a photo, put the chair back because it's okay for showings, unless it's not okay for showings. That's things that we talk about and we let the seller know. We take everything out, put in the garage. All this stuff here, we don't want anywhere. That's what we call, I said earlier, a fake stage room. Okay, so you always put stuff back. And you can always provide the photographer with a brief overview of your home's standout features if you're not working with a realtor who does that for you. Or any item that you feel deserves its extra attention, just let the photographer know. A good photographer will welcome that. So again, if we're your realtor, that's our job. You don't need to be at your photo shoot either. We don't want you there. Mostly because we don't want our sellers there is because they kind of get in the way of us creating and talking to me. Like when I get into a photo shoot, I go into a photo shoot mindset, like, I want to talk about nothing but the photo shoot. Like I get really one with it. And that's what you're looking for. A realtor is going to come out and take that time for the most important thing. If you come with me a year before we get ready, right? We get started and we start doing this and the painting and this and that. We get to slowly clean out the closet, help you throughout the process that whole year. And this is the thing we've been waiting for a year. Besides taking the exterior photos, which you do early, this photo shoot sets the stage for everything that's going to happen afterwards. And we've worked a whole year, 6 months towards that spot. So it's really important to call me or your realtor, or let me find you a realtor, a time before, 6 months to a year before, to work with you throughout, to be your guide by your side throughout the whole part, because up to this part is the photo shoot that's going to set the stage, like I said, where every buyer, every eyeball, 42 million viewers are going to be looking at your home, and that's going to create excitement. So how are you going to show it for photos, and how are you going to show it for showings? Lastly, let's get you some tips, some final tips. Now, talked about seasonal decorations. It can surely add charm and warmth, but they can date your photos, and you don't want that. You don't want your pictures of the Christmas tree up and stuff like that. It can distract the home itself, so it's not a good time to do that. Remove holiday or seasonal decorations like Halloween pumpkins or Christmas wreaths before the photo shoot. You want to focus on the home's features, not on temporary decorations that might resonate. It might not resonate with all the buyers. Not buyers are into that, right? Clean windows are a small detail. You must clean your windows inside and out. I mean, inside the track there and out. And that's on my staging list that you're gonna get. Actually, that's on the other stage. I have another staging list that talks about my secret staging tips, and that's one of the ones on there. Are inside the tracks and the windows. Let the windows bring in all the natural light. Remember how important natural light is? A clear view of the outside. If you have one of those windows that have the seal broken, now we can get that fixed by just getting the paint removed, but not that much money either. But if you don't want to do that, we can also give a credit for it or tell them it's going to be done after the showings. But it's really important to get those windows, being able to see through them, especially if it's a real big window. And when you take a photo of a room that has windows, it kind of exudes to the outside, right? It takes the picture all the way out to outside. It enhances your overall appeal of your home when you can see through that window, okay? Make sure you look for smudges and streaks. I've seen a lot of people say my windows got washed, but they're streaky. That could also be bad as well. And next is floors. Gleaming floors are important. They reflect the light and give a sense of cleanliness and care. If you have hardwood or tile or carpet, just clean them. Get them polished. Pay attention to areas that accumulate dust or dirt. Clean the baseboards. No cobwebs anywhere that detract from your home's presentation. And when in doubt, embrace minimalism. Just less is more. When it comes to home and staging, photography, simplify the decor to highlight the beauty of the functionality of each room. I mentioned earlier about taking the rugs off the floor. Okay, so these are the things that we do before the photographer even comes. We do a final walkthrough, we clean up everything, make sure your home is looking at its best, and we can adjust even some minor last-minute touch-ups as well at that time. That's why we come over an hour before to make sure everything is looking and everything is near where we need it to be. And again, below is a seller's complete list. However, like I said, most of our sellers don't understand how important this is no matter what. I don't get it. We say move all these things, we go over and everything's still there. But that's okay. That's what we're here for. And we want to show the home for photos and with less stuff than we have for showings itself. And like I said, some of the stuff we put out there for showings, we don't want in the photos. So it's kind of either one, depends on the room and the size. And nothing in the corners either. Very important, don't put anything in the corners. I have this complete list that I want you to look at down below. So this has been a longer video than I do, but it's so important because this sets the stage to your sale. You work towards it, and now it's done, and that's going to determine how much money you're going to get for your house. It's not a small task. It's worth the effort. It's best to start earlier than you think. You want meticulous preparation. Achieve the perfect photo shoot, okay? Focus on these tips. Ensure every detail is attended to. Capture your home's true essence and appeal. Remember, so important, it sets the stage. You want that memorable impact. You want to get lots more money than you could ever imagine. And your home deserves it. It's served you all those times. Make it shine for you. Get rid of the home selling sharks in your home. Get my book, get my list, get ready for showings, get ready for photos, and then for showings. Sometimes we're working on a home for 6 months to a year to get to that photo showcase day. It feels such an accomplishment. We always celebrate with our client because they're like, oh my God, is it done? But we do appreciate you tuning in. If you have any questions or need further assistance, don't hesitate to reach out. I do have a decluttering video you might want to see to get the process. It'll be shining up here on the screen after. Take a look at that. So happy selling. See you in the next one, and get a copy of my book. Have a great day.